about this, right? Are you
Older.
I was showing you arm drag, right? You know, if you reach, when you do arm drag, just remember that arm drag refers to this technique. Not that it's the only technique there is, but it's when you intercept with the same side and you use the cross side drag across. Okay? That's arm drag. So as he reaches with the other arm, it's going to be the same side, intercepts, and I drag across. Right?
Yes.
Now, off of arm drag, there's a million techniques you can do. We started off by doing shoulder throw, and then the one I showed you was hip throw, the half hip throw. Half hip throw. Half hip throw. Right? But obviously, I can step into boom, right? By reaching in front. I told you already, you can grab the head, right? You can get here and then turn and drop into an arm bar, right? Frank doesn't want me to do. When I come in, right, here and here, I can step back in between his legs in what they call quai. Right? I can wrap my leg around him and then do the springing, right? Grapevine. In other words, the arm drag is a setup. Now I showed you a setup into a certain throw, but you can't control how people respond every time to the arm drag. So they may end up, you know, in a different position and you use a different throw. Which means that if you found yourself doing a different technique, like putting your arm here instead of here, you know, or it's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with it, right? I show you like one variation. Everything that I warned you, some of you about, right, and some of you have trained here before know, is I never want you to come to a seminar and feel like, oh, we only did 3 things. You know, like, I don't think anybody does a seminar with you feels that way, right? You get a lot of stuff when you come to train, which also means sometimes you get a saturation point. There have been times literally in a seminar I went, I know we have 40 minutes left, but I'm going to move it along because your brains are going to like fizzle out of your ears. So at some point, you reach that saturation point, that's okay because I tend to think teaching is like throwing mud at the wall. I throw a whole bunch of mud, some of it will stick and some of it will slide down. Whatever sticks, next time you come back or next time you come to, it's the same in class, right? You guys go to class, you do the same thing, right? I will go for 40 minutes and just be like technique after technique after technique after technique, great, right? And you come back and whatever you remember from last time, you build upon that. And then you'll have that epiphany moment a little bit later when you go, oh, I remember this thing, right? I don't hold back on you, but that also means that, you know, you'll burn out a little bit. There are a lot of people here, and we all look good in our uniforms, so I'd like to take a picture of that. So let's go over in front of the flag so I can send it to James and show him.